Does watching over 6,000 hours of cooking content make you a better chef? Meet Taylor. He's been editing Mythical Kitchen for 4 years and seen approximately 6,000 hours of Mythical Kitchen content. That is 250 days worth. So today we're going to see how much he remembers and how much it's improved his cooking skills.
Josh?
We start doing the same.
I'm a professional!
To make it fair, I'm going to swap roles with Taylor's job, even though I've watched 0 hours of him editing.
You just stare at me all day?
Yeah.
That's a crazy life you live.
Everyone, please welcome our editor and camera operator, Taylor! You become a man today, son.
Okay.
Taylor, you have been here for pretty much every single episode.
Yeah.
But you've never been here for every single episode.
No.
And you have watched me for an ungodly amount of hours.
Yeah, you know, I often think about this. Who do you think sees you more, me or your wife?
Definitely you.
Yeah.
100% you. What has been the most alarming part of my face you've seen?
Your tongue. A lot of it.
I've noticed I do this thing that you've probably noticed more, where when I go to take a bite, I stick my tongue out like
first.
I hate how intimately you know me, but also I kind of love it.
Yeah.
Well, today we're trying to see if you watching thousands of hours of me has actually turned you into a better chef. And to test that, I have 3 distinct culinary challenges to run you through.
You have never watched me edit. Well, except for when you walk past me to go to the bathroom, you'll just like walk by and you'll go, that was fun.
Because I see my face on so many screens around here, and I feel entitled, if obligated, to comment on it. And I should probably stop interrupting.
But I
your
can
work.
usually like sense you just behind me, and so then I'll pause and then I'll turn around and wait for your comment, and then you walk away.
I've also wondered how you knew to pause and turn around.
I can feel you.
The gravitational pull.
Yeah. But you're gonna try editing today too. So.
I'm not gonna try editing. I'm gonna edit this whole dang video.
I found this. I have no idea what it does. It says Groot. I am Groot. I would have said this is a portable iPhone charging thing. You know, like you can plug your phone in here and it'll charge. Maybe it can. Can I plug it in?
Yeah.
If you're watching this right now, that probably means that I already failed and somebody had to scrap it together to make it actually work. I'm running you through a very specific Mythical Kitchen set of challenges. We're gonna test your knife skills, your burrito basics, and can you make a sauce out of the random crap you have in the fridge.
Yeah.
And if you pass all of those challenges, I will let you post the most embarrassing thing that you've ever seen in the thousands of hours of footage on my Instagram.
Oh, I have so much to pick from.
It's a deal?
Yeah, it's a deal. But I have to get a little bit more into character. So I'm gonna change. I also brought you a little change, a little outfit change.
You're not gonna dress me up as an adult baby, right?
No, you've done that. You've done that.
Yeah. While Taylor's getting ready, I want to let you know that this portion of today's video is sponsored by Opera. Even though I've never been an editor, I do spend a lot of time on my computer, writing recipes, writing interview questions, rewatching Mythical Kitchen videos where I make cheesesteaks. I've started using a new browser and it's really leveled up my screen experience. Opera is a browser experience like no other. Let me show you some of my favorite things it can do. Put on your flip-flops because we're taking a trip down to Tab Islands, baby. I can group tabs based on context. So I've got a bunch of recipe docs grouped over here, and over here are a bunch of Mythical Kitchen episodes I'm planning to re-edit after I get so good at editing. The best part, I can expand or collapse my tab islands whenever I need to keep things neat. Opera has great theme options that you can customize however you like. Personally, I think Midsommar is the way to go, and I like to modify the keyboard sound effects too. I can also use split screen mode whenever I want to cleanly compare 2 windows next to each other. Just drag a tab downward and it'll neatly snap into place. Super handy if you're live streaming and want your stream software on one side and chat on the other. I like using it to compare which cheesesteak I made looks the best. And perhaps the most important feature, their music player, which lets me control my background music without having to pull out my phone or open an app. I can just hover over the player icon and the controls appear right there. You can even detach the player and move it wherever you want, inside or outside the browser window. Now these things might seem small, but they really do make a difference, especially when you got cooking challenges to get back to. Big thanks to Opera for sponsoring a portion of today's episode. You can download Opera for free with the link in the description.
Oopsie,
I wish I had your life! Taylor, that's such a good shirt.
Thank you.
Wait, if you're not gonna wear those beads, can I have those beads after the shoot?
Yeah,
because these
I
are
don't
loose.
I don't need
These
them.
are
they the
sloppy.
same? I think,
Yeah.
they're
First,
the same.
First search result on Amazon?
$6.
My guy. Also, I'm gonna cherish this shirt so much.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what kind of neurodivergence I have. All I know is I really like talking about apples, and I really do.
I tried to make it look as scary as possible because I know that You wear scary stuff.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a Joy Division shirt or my Kim Drac shirt. Do you want my Kim Dracula shirt?
That's okay.
All right, Taylor, today I'm going to be running you through. This is the knife skills challenge. You are going to mince all of that garlic and dice that onion. This is the true building block of cooking, something you would have seen me do hundreds of times. Yeah. However, I also have a secret set of criteria here that I will be judging, and I will not tell you what they are. Put the timer on the clock, and then 3, 2,
Wait,
1,
no.
go. I need to see how you set up a cutting board. I'm trying to judge every single aspect of you prepping
Okay, but
this food.
I have to do what you do before any episode first.
Effectively,
Which
yeah.
means anybody want to make $1? Anybody? KG? Yeah, if you could just, thanks.
Get your protein.
Okay, now him.
Thank you. I brought out my phone because, KJ, I'm going to Venmo you for all of the dollars that I haven't paid you
Yeah,
over the
it's
years.
like $20.
Yeah.
It's
So-
no, I've been keeping a tab. It's 28.
Period.
You're on, you're Carolina.
Here, I'll probably just take this.
You're welcome.
28 bucks. Anybody that I owe back pay to, now's the time because I got my Venmo out, so.
It's a trombone.
I'm gonna wet this.
Smart. And why are you wetting it?
So, because I'm gonna put it down so this doesn't stick. The cutting board that I chose. Over here.
Smart boy.
Come on, look.
I've always wanted to be a part of like the Big Brother, Big Sister program, you know what I mean? But now I worry that if I did have little mentees, they would all just end up dressing like this and
Well,
copying my
actually-
mannerisms. Heavy duty dish soap. Taylor's good for your hands.
Okay, now I don't know exactly how you mince it, but I know that you do a little too much show business right here.
I think I do just the right amount.
And
We
I-
sold that Palm Heel Strike t-shirt,
I
okay?
am not nearly as tall as you, and this counter comes up to about my
Yes.
elbow almost, which you said I have to stack.
Correct.
So, if you could,
There it is.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
How do you do this with the beads?
Huh?
I feels like a carpal tunnel issue.
'em down, roll 'em
Okay,
down.
Roll them down.
Slow down. There you go.
Okay, so I have to like block the elbow, I think.
Ice!
See? Look at that.
You ever see someone like do something so horribly wrong, but the end result ends up horribly right?
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's what I watched.
That's fine.
That was
What do you-
really interesting. Your arm was like incredibly straight. It was kind of like you. That's right. You want to like. You want to like.
But okay, bend
I
down
say
to my height and
stack.
do it. Bend down to my height and do it and see how you do.
Oh, I see your point. I see your point.
Is that how small you think I am? So then what you would do, you would look at it and then you do this with your fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Claw.
And then you do this so that you don't cut yourself. But
The
then
claw. Sorry, Jim Carrey.
you want me to mince this?
Mince. Yes.
So I haven't gotten to the mince part. So then you would just do this, that would cut, and then I'm just gonna go this way.
Just using a rocker technique. You look like. Sorry, I feel like a proud papa looking at his son. Right now, though, you look like a disaffected line cook who's just chopping his like 1,000th garlic for his 1,000th brunch service.
And that's a compliment.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I think you should just put a time wipe in, try and figure out what that means.
Time wipe in 3, 2, 1.
This already feels like school and I hate this. This was, the whole thing. Okay, Control C, and then
Now you can go the other timeline, which is good.
this one.
And then you can paste it where you think it should go.
I edited.
Okay, but now play it and tell me if you think that's right.
Uh-oh.
2, 1.
That's not how it works.
This is what you do. You cut this, and then I'm gonna assume this is trash and not throw it on the floor, so KG has to clean it up. So, originally, chainsaws were created for childbirth.
Is that the level of fun that my fun facts are?
So then what you have done, which is not what I would do.
What would you do?
This is what I would do. This is not going to be a good dice. I'm just going to call that out there. I'm just showing this technique. Josh,
We start doing the same.
I'm a professional!
On his little editing machine over there. I'm just showing you my technique. This is what I learned at Chapman.
Okay, wait, no,
Chapman.
What?
Are you with Emerson?
I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania,
Well, oh yeah, you and Hitch went to a school that I don't know the name of.
that nobody knows the name of.
What's it called? You want to shout him out right now?
Point Park University.
Point what?
Or as I called it, Poot Poot Universitute. I'm not. Did you see? What?
Yeah, you're dicing an onion. What the f do you think I do?
Okay, can I show you what you've done?
Show me what I do. Show me what I do, Taylor. I'm curious now.
This is what you have done. And I know this because I watched you at 4x speed last night at 2 in the morning.
Wait, what was I
You
making
at,
when I did
by the way, you at 4x speed, scary.
Oh, that's 6.5x speed for most people.
So those are all the cameras over there, and then they line up with all these numbers.
It's the wide single angle boy. We got the personal pan pizza. We got the overhead and the details cam.
Yeah, future you.
Yeah,
okay, I'm gonna. Okay, you're gonna cut to this camera.
It's like a Mr. Beast video.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I'm gonna want to go like extreme close up here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I want to see your eyes.
What do you think that like makes the viewer feel?
I say connected to you. Okay, let's watch it back.
Okay, you're gonna cut to this camera.
Okay.
You're gonna cut to that camera.
Okay.
Dylan, on me. Dylan, on me. Dylan, okay. Hitch. Yeah, she's got it. Okay. Now you're gonna lean in. Come here. Look at that one. That's the you're gonna cut to that one. See?
Coming at you, buddy.
That's
one
pretty
part of this.
good. How do you
So
feel
that
about that? I feel really good. I would send that to me.
My secret criteria, did you set the cutting board up correctly? You did. I'm actually very proud of you that you used the wet paper towel method to stop your cutting board from sliding. Safety is always first in the Mythical kitchen. Order of operations. Now, I would have cut it in half sooner than you did, and you only cut off the root, which is the point that you should actually keep intact. That way you have a nice little onion handle.
Well, see, I didn't know
Nice.
the butthole versus the nipple.
There's the nipple at the top, the butthole at the bottom.
Okay,
That's
that's
how
new.
every creature in God's green earth has been constructed. Nipple's the top, butthole at the bottom. You should know that about an onion. You're holding the knife, and your manual posture was good. You did the bear claw technique with the knuckles. That was good. You did palm heel strike the garlic. Funky technique, but whatever gets the knockout gets the knockout.
At least
you know?
5. I'm at least 5.
Overall presentation of the garlic and onion, uniformity in size. You picked through this. I mean, this wasn't the right technique. We've seen some kind of longer
but
pieces right there.
see, now you're
So
going
now
you're going
I'm-
over here into this that I didn't cut.
I'm seeing, does that look uniform to you, Taylor? I think you got most of the way there. The one thing that I was looking for that you really didn't do
Oh boy.
is talking about saving your onion skins for stock and then laughing it off, because what a joke that anyone would actually save their onion skins.
Well, I
Cue
would've-
the
I
three
would've-
people in the comments going, I want to save my onion skins, and then the 3 liars below them going, me too. Overall, Taylor, I do give you a pass.
Wow, that's huge.
Now, burritos are my favorite food. It is Spanish for little donkey. And you, Taylor, are my little donkey. Okay, so I am going to be looking to see how you construct this burrito. You have all the ingredients in front of you to make a burrito. You do not have to use every single ingredient in front of you. That's a +1 right there. You do not have to use every single ingredient in front of you, because I'm looking to see which ones you choose and how you choose to construct this with its architecture.
Okay. Before I do that, have you ever wanted to cook, but you can't? Have you ever wanted to be part of the Mythical Kitchen, but you can't? Well, you can get a shirt. We have the new Mythical Kitchen staff collection. We have 2 shirts, we got a hoodie, we got a hat, and guess where they're on sale at? Mythical.com. No cooking skills required.
That was pretty good. I think we should let Taylor do all of the merch plugs from now on.
Oh, hey, what's that over there? Is that really cool Eagles sports plays?
Oh, this is, oh my God, this is the Saquon reverse hurdle. Bam! Suck it, Jacksonville. Boom, backspin. And then you can tell that he was either gonna spin or hurdle, and he was like, why not do both?
And it's those 7-yard gains Taylor, that really add up over time. So it's not just looking at yards per carry, but it's really looking at like success conversion rate.
Right.
So
Yeah,
if it's
that's what I'm
3rd and 3, he's getting 3. You know what I mean? It's actually being able to move the change to then sustain those drives. And Saquon did that all year, man. What a magical year.
Then you got old Brian Westbrook.
I don't want this.
They were like, similar thing with Westbrook and Deshaun Jackson, where it's like, they're not returners.
I'm gonna start with the meat because I know that for sure. Does the order matter? I don't know.
What would you do to this if you weren't trying to
Well, I would put French fries in this.
Yeah, it's a +1.
I should have put the cheese down first, though. Yep. You know what I'm gonna do? This is a Josh move.
Sometimes you need to start over.
You want a time wipe again? You figured that out earlier.
Yeah, hit him with the time wipe, Josh.
That's sick! Yo! Start slamming little iris diamonds in here. Boom, you get an Irish diamond. You get an Irish diamond. Let's see how this goes.
I've taken a lot of time and energy in helping you shape your outfits
It is true.
into who you are today. But I wanted to wear this to channel your older self. Was that a +1?
There's a +1 for saying channel.
Channel?
Channel.
And then you probably would use your hand to do this, but I'm not gonna do that. That's the right amount of meat for sure.
It really is.
You're gonna put way too much in there.
Dude, keep in mind, you're the one that's got to roll this.
So this you're gonna put in there.
Yeah.
This is not nearly as wet as you would make it. It's gotta be really wet. Like everything you do is so wet.
It really is. And that's intentional.
I don't know. I don't think.
I see where the conflict is, because that's somewhere between a wet and a dry.
Yeah. These aren't that wet. Well, maybe if I dig to the bottom.
The digger you deep, the wetter the beam.
The
That's
digger
what I
you
would
deep.
say.
Okay, so what you would do? You always you say pinkies are important for this.
Dollars.
You're
A little pinky help can go a long way.
so you always like do this and then scoop back. You scoop it backwards. Okay, hold on. Oh no.
Yeah, go ahead. I want you to game theory this one.
I don't know.
Really
what that
imagine yourself rolling the burrito how you're about to roll it and where the bites are going to land.
means. Can you in post pick some type of music that you think fits this moment?
Cyber goth. Listen to. Do you think this music software knows what a cyber goth is? Do you know what a cyber goth is?
Not a single bit.
Can I show you a picture of cyber goths? Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty good.
Do you think that fits
I don't
the
think that fits the moment. No, not.
You can go ahead and scroll down then.
Okay. Yes. Like later Rammstein. Okay, there you go. Repull your resources.
Well, I specifically, at the 5x speed last night at 2 a.m. watched you and Trevor try to roll a burrito and stuff kept coming out, but Trevor ate it, so it was like it never happened.
Yeah.
So could you do that for me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I heard booze happen. Yeah, see, look. Look. Ew, it's even grosser so close! All day, Josh.
Have you ever seen a hippo eat a watermelon?
Yeah, it's
This is like that. This is exactly that.
Can I just turn it up?
Yeah, turn it all the way up. I'm good. You made that? I don't find mouth noises disgusting. I find them alluring.
It's clear.
Yeah, and so I want to really keep that in. Gonna inspect what happened here. So it is incredibly wet at the bottom, but I do love that. It's like a soup dumpling. This does, Taylor, look like a good burrito. I love what you did with the cheese. You get full cheese coverage. That generally holds a lot of the ingredients in. I will say, when you wrapped this burrito, you did it entirely the wrong way. That left all of the beans only at one end.
Oh, I see. You're saying, okay.
Yeah, you do want all of the ingredients to be evenly dispersed, and I think I may have gotten the bean end at the bottom, but let's give it a try.
Are you critiquing on the way I eat this as well? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what you do is you usually squeeze, and then you suck.
Yeah.
Well,
You missed the tortilla entirely.
well, because I'm about to explain.
Okay.
You call this the Hoover method.
Correct.
So you suck. I don't want it. And there's entirely too much in your mouth.
Doesn't it feel good though? It tastes good.
Yeah.
Hold on. Follow me. Follow me. Don't worry, Josh will cut it.
Is that Arizona Gunslinger?
Oh, but yeah.
That's my favorite hot sauce in the world. I just drooled.
Genuinely though, you did do a lot of things right. You did warm the tortilla to make it pliable.
Right.
You did avoid the bean and rice trap. Well, you avoided the rice trap. The beans
I almost
were optional. You almost avoided it.
The wrapping technique, this is where I have to deduct not only major points, Taylor, but to me, if you do all of the steps right in a recipe and then at the crucial point you get it completely wrong, i.e. wrapping the burrito in the wrong direction to where you only get beans on one end, everyone has bitten into a Taco Bell burrito and gotten a bite of sour cream.
Look, that is all meat. Dylan.
We need to inspect the butts of these burritos.
Oh no.
Look at that, Taylor. Taylor.
That's guac.
The guac is the green. Look at that. All of your beans ended up here. Ultimately, Taylor, I'm sorry, but I have to fail you in this challenge. Now you have one more chance.
I drooled on
Get
camera.
it right. No, listen, nobody criticized you for that. You have one more chance to get it right. Great butt. As you see, we have French fries in front of you, of fine food. However, there's one problem. You need to make me a sauce for these fries using all of the knowledge that you've compiled over the thousands of hours of me that you have watched.
Right. Okay.
Time starts now.
There's never been a clock.
Josh, edit time in the clock.
Okay, so
Right
this,
in the bottom corner.
okay, here you can change this. Remember before when you zoomed in my eye?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want with it.
How do I do this?
You wanted to do that the
Yeah, I
whole
wanted to do this the whole time.
Okay.
Time starts now.
There's never been a clock.
Josh, edit time in the clock.
Okay, so
Right
this,
in the bottom corner.
this bowl far too big for what you do.
Yeah, that's about what I wanted. Because now the spinnies implies movement.
Josh loves white creams, so we're gonna go with. Wow, there's so much hot sauce.
Thank you. All compiled this year because we cleaned out the hot sauce store at the end of last year because we had some that were 6 years old.
Okay, so you can play, and then whenever it's done, you can pause it, and then do what you forget.
I'm on break.
What I would do, because I've watched you like a son watching his father,
Yes.
teach them how to shave. Now you don't measure a single thing.
Absolutely not. I
Yeah.
ask why the sour cream?
Because white cream.
Okay.
You love a white cream.
The mayonnaise, some would call it a white cream.
Yeah.
There's no cream in the mayonnaise.
Sometimes, exactly.
Ah.
Thank you for answering that. Okay.
Taylor, can you tell me what mayonnaise is?
Eggs
And?
blended with oil.
And in science, we call that an...
Emulsion. Wait, why does this look like this?
In what country was mayonnaise invented?
Duke.
What?
So I'm gonna take this sauce from this because it's spicy and it's good. I'm going for like a spicy aioli.
Yeah, dropping the I at the end of what is technically a French word, not Italian, but that's fine.
Okay, this is broken, which explains why everybody coughs in here when they do this, because it's just there's no holding back.
Yeah, well, I'd like to say you broke it.
Okay, so what I do know:
Uh-huh.
salt, fat. I need acid, but then we got heat here, so I need acid. I need acid.
Where would you get acid from?
I'm gonna use this. Pretend it's a lime.
That is something I have also done before. The pico de gallo in my fridge at home is made with lemon instead of lime, so I went, oh shit, I forgot to get limes.
Pretend it's a lime. Okay, but what I'm gonna do before I do that, because I'm not a big lemon fan, is I'm gonna taste it. Hold on. See, I wish I could burp.
How many Diet Cokes you drank during the shoot?
Well, 0, but I also have a soft flap. There are tasting spoons here. I've never seen you use one.
Absolutely not.
However, I have my own.
Yes!
I have my own tasting spoon right here. Now, what do I do with the rest of it? Am I supposed to lick it all off?
Yeah.
Was that too much?
You kinda, that's way too much.
I'm just gonna keep it there.
Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to guide you through this, and you're supposed to do it yourself, but that will give you a rash.
Okay, I think I got it. Oh, wait. Wait, no. It needs something, but I don't. Where would that be? I think it would be over there.
I think I know what he's going for. By God, I think I know what he's going for.
Nope. Nope. Wait. Yeah.
He's got it. He's got the red boat fish sauce. Ladies and gentlemen, he's found the Easter egg.
Josh,
Yes, Taylor?
there was one time when you used this on camera and I almost threw up in the parking lot. KG had a picture of me almost throwing up in the parking lot. But now that's it. I gotta put it.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. That seems like a lot.
Have you never cooked with fish sauce?
No, because you have made me absolutely horrified.
I'm gonna go in for a taste. Would you like to grab a French fry?
Yeah.
I don't find mouth noises disgusting. I find them alluring.
Sour cream was a wild card. I did not expect you to do that on account of I would never add sour cream to a mayonnaise-based sauce unless it was ranch dressing. However, you did call out the fact that all good cooking comes from salt, fat, acid, heat, or at least that's what one cookbook author said, and then somehow everybody knows that and thinks that. There's so many more components than salt, fat, acid, and heat. Not every dish needs all of them. Why did we all suddenly decide that that was just like the Bible? Very strange. A lot of respect for what somebody knows.
Back to my wins.
Back to your wins. You do have a very well balanced sauce, and then the umami kicker from the fish sauce, I think that was really good. The consistency here, you want it to be able to nappe on a spoon, so if you put the back of a spoon in, you should be able to wipe your finger clean, get a nice track mark. Did you run around the kitchen all crazy making it, or were you calm? Now you stayed calm under pressure, which I don't think is the right move. However, you did say several insane things throughout this episode, which to me, Taylor, that means you have won the challenge. Everyone give it up for Taylor. He has proved that he is truly the mythical chef.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
I thought it was really good. Editing's easy, man. I don't know what you're always talking about.
We ultimately posed the question, does watching 6,000 hours of cooking content make you a better chef? From what I saw today, Taylor, it does. Do you feel like it has, genuinely?
Yeah, and to think that of those 6,000 hours, like 3/4 of it was just you making an omelet. This is pretty good.
Oh yeah. Oh, we shot for so long. Because here's the thing, we only see like, you know, the 40-minute video or whatever. No, he watched every single attempt. I totally forgot about that.
I didn't know what the daylight looked like for like weeks.
Taylor, truly thank you for your service. You have earned the ability to take my grease-covered phone and post anything you want from...
Your background is just tacos?
Yeah,
That's so sweet.
Julia's background is me. Taylor, truly, I am proud of you for this. God, I hope I'm proud of myself for how this edit turns out. And I'm proud of all you for watching Mythical Kitchen. We got new cooking videos out all the time. Check back, Taylor. Hit him with the outro.
Yeah, we're welcome to the kitchen when we make food, have dreams come food. So please subscribe to our channel.
It's like
Mythical.com. Click the link, subscribe the bell.
It's like a David Lynch version, you know?
How do you feel?
I feel great. I think we made a fantastic episode.
Yeah, I think all we have to do is save it and export it.
All right, coming up. File, export, media. Oh,
Our new Mythical Kitchen staff collection is here. Grab yours today at mythical.com and become a part of the MK team. No culinary skills required.